Guys, Mr. TTB here. Now, what you see in front of you are 6 sets that have been at the top of mine and Mrs. L's wanted list for a very, very long time. Now, I know you guys have already seen me tease this bad boy a couple of times, but the rest of them, they're a little bit exciting. Oh, actually, you may have seen one other that we managed to pick up quite recently from our good friends over at Tennille Bricks. But the rest, yes, these are now all retired modulars. And I know this isn't, but it is really, because it's going to be put into the city. So I'm classing it as a modular building, even though it's not an official one. So guys, what we've got here is 6 unbelievable sets. I'm going to quickly run you through some of the kind of stats, figures, and also we're going to show you an in-depth look at each box so we can take a look at it. Obviously, we're not going to build them all today. Mr. L is not that fast, and even though Mrs. L is pretty fast, she's not that fast. So we're going to build these over the next few months. We're going to be starting with the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Now, my darling wife has prepared some notes for me because obviously I am but a man, and I have a great short-term memory. Not. So I'm just going to quickly run through some of the sets that we've got here, when they were first launched, when they're retired, what the average price is now used, because all of these sets are used, believe it or not. It is a really, really cost-effective way of getting them retired modulars, retired buildings. Maybe that's not so cheap, but yes. So I'm going to run you through, tell you what we paid for it all at the end of the video, but I'm going to tell you what these all go for now. In a used condition. I mean, if we're talking new, you can almost double it, the number I'm going to give you at least. Some of these sets go for crazy money new, as I'm sure a lot of you guys and gals will know. So obviously we'll start with the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Now that thing there is peak perfection for me. That there was kind of my numero uno white whale set that I genuinely never ever thought would be kind of achievable. It was always one of them sets that I've looked at and gone, that will never happen. And the opportunity came up and it did happen. So, but yeah, so on average, that goes for used in a similar condition than what this is, boxed and the likes, for about £635. I know used £635 seems like a lot of money, but when new, it goes anywhere from 700 to 1,200, depending on box quality and all the rest of it. It's like anything, isn't it? That set is worth what someone's willing to pay for it. It's as simple as that, really. Now, the diner, we've got the downtown diner, obviously, with the car and the bright colours. It's that 60s vibe, I guess, that 50s, 60s vibe, which I think is really, really cool. Looking forward to getting into that. That goes for around 250 to 260 used in similar condition. Again, love that set. It really surprised me. I've actually seen one of these built at a convention, National Brick Events convention actually, that we went to, and I saw one built. They had altered some slight parts to it, but it really surprised me just how much them colours pop. I really, really like them, so I'm looking forward to that. Then we have, so this thing here, this is the police station. Now, I think out of all of them, whilst they are all absolutely beautiful, and yes, I know this is numero uno for Mr. L, Mr. TTB, I honestly think that there is the most aesthetically pleasing building in the entire modular collection, even past all the new ones, the Boutique Hotel, we've got Tudor Corner, the Jazz Club. I genuinely think that there, from an aesthetic point of view, I absolutely love that. So, yeah. So that's the police station. So that goes for pretty good money these days. So used, not quite this condition. This is actually a pretty good condition box and the likes. It's got one tiny little mark there, but as for the rest, all of the instructions, I should say quickly, for all of these are in their original kind of packaging and stuff. So that kind of tells you the type of collector that we bought these from. So yeah, so the police station goes for, on average, £200 to £225 used in that condition, which I think is an absolute bargain. Like, an absolute bargain. If you can find one for anywhere near that sort of money, pick it up. That will only appreciate. That is a really good price. Yeah, I was quite surprised when Mrs. L told me the price of that. I was a bit like, whoa, I like that. There's some really cool rebrickables, so we may have to pick another one of them up at some point. We'll go straight in here to Assembly Square. I'm sorry, we'll just move the TTB figure out of the way. So we've got Assembly Square. Now, this surprised me. This really surprised me. So apparently, this was on the market the longest out of any of the modular collection. I think Mrs. L said it was out for something like almost 6 years, which was a real surprise, but kind of makes me understand why the price point is where it is. So used, that kind of condition. If anything, yeah, that kind of condition. Again, instructions in the original packaging and things like that goes for around 195 to 205 pound. That is a steal. For what that set is an absolute steal. Now, I understand now why that price point is. It's out for 6 years. Supply and demand. There's more of them on the market. That thing there was on the market for less than 2 years. So it kind of, well, I think it was 2 years and 2 months. So you kind of understand why. I'm just going to quickly flip sides. Now I know we have some light here, but you know, we have to have the curtains open every now and again. So then here, we've got the detective's office. Now this we picked up from the guys and gals over at Tennille Bricks at their open day not so long ago. They did us a really good price on that. The box on this, though, I must admit, is battered. The box has seen better days. It has got, you know, cracked edges. It has got other bits. So yeah, it is showing signs of age and wear. But to be fair, you know, it's okay. So we managed, what did we get this for in the end, Mrs. L? It was about 240 we paid for it, no? 220? 220 we paid for that, so that's not bad. So in when you look at it, the detective's office goes for £318 used. So we got that for almost £100 cheaper. That was an absolute bargain. That's probably no, it's not. The Ghostbusters Firehouse is the bargain of the century for us. But so yeah, we've got that. Looking forward to getting into that. Obviously, there's a few more that we want to pick up, but I'll get onto that in a minute. And then the last one on this particular list is Corner Garage. So we've got Corner Garage here. Surprisingly, you know, it's a fairly older set compared to some of the others. But 2019, 2021, it's not too bad. But that goes for used around £227. So, you know, them numbers are pretty good. They fit well, don't they? They fit well with my bank balance, let's be brutally honest. I'm quite happy about some of them prices. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get you guys over. As a matter of fact, no, look, quickly, Mrs. L's left me some more notes, thank you, darling, of the ones that we don't have yet in the set. So we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 modulars that we don't own. In the entire collection, there's still 9 that we don't own. So I'm going to quickly run through what we don't own, what we're going to be looking to pick up over the next year or two, because it can all happen at once. Some of these get expensive, and we will most definitely only be buying original modulars. So I've seen some kind of rebrickables and some people being able to do it with Bricklink and buying the parts and swapping parts out and things like that. That's not what we want to do. We want the original modulars. I want the box. I want the instructions. I'm a bit of a stickler like that. And if you're going to do it, you may as well do it properly, hadn't you? So yeah, so we've got the bookshop that we still need to pick up. We've got Brick Bank. We've got the Palace Cinema. We've got Town Hall. We've got the Pet Shop. We've got the Grand Emporium. We've got the Fire Brigade. We've got Cafe Corner, and I've missed one out there, the Greengrocer. Because believe it or not, as much as I love Lego, I genuinely didn't realise that was a thing. I don't know how I missed that in between Cafe Corner and Fire Brigade. In my head, I always seem to forget about Greengrocer. And I've taken a look at it. It's a beautiful set. So yeah, for some reason, that's one that always kind of skips out of my mind and I always seem to forget about. So I would be interested to know if anybody else has got that out there, because that looks like a beautiful set. One we will definitely have to pick up. Now, all of them that we've just listed there, I'm sure you can imagine, we are talking thousands and thousands of pounds to do that properly. So let's see how we get on. So yeah, I think that's pretty much, we've covered the kind of the prices. As I said, we've run through the prices. The diner, just quickly, I think that was on the market for a couple of years, 2018 to 2020. The Palace, same again. Where is the Palace? Hang on, we haven't got the Palace, have we? police station, sorry, excuse me. The police station, again, a couple of years. Ghostbusters Firehouse, 2 years, 2 months. Detective's office, a couple of years. Corner garage, a couple of years. But Assembly Square, 6 years, which is mental. So what we're going to do is, guys, we're going to get you across. I can put my notes down now. Thanks, teacher. I'm going to get you guys across. We'll take a look at each box in a little bit more detail. We'll show you the stuff on the back. And then please, please, please make sure, if you don't already subscribe, to hit that subscribe button. We've just hit 500 subscribers, which is an unbelievable number. So thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed so far. Because over the next few months, we're going to be getting into all of these. Starting with this. Because I have no willpower. Everybody else will be like, oh, we'll do all of these and then we'll save the favourites till last. Nope. I want to do it. So I'm going to build that. So we're going to start with that. We'll see which one Mrs. L wants to build. I think what we'll do is we'll probably get them all to the office and we'll do a similar kind of build as we did with the Parisian restaurant, where we'll try and build it in an afternoon. That won't happen with the firehouse. I've got some plans for that, so that will be slightly different. But the rest of the modulars, 2,500 pieces, 3,000 pieces, 4,000 pieces. That's going to be a challenge in an afternoon. 2,200 pieces, 2,500 pieces. We can do them in an afternoon. That's fine. 4,000 pieces in an afternoon. That would be a challenge, wouldn't it?
We can do it.
Oh, there she is in the background. We can do it. So that's what we're going to try and do. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button just to follow along and see where we get to. And if you love Ghostbusters, that's going to be the first. And that's going to be in the next couple of weeks. So you do not want to miss that. Guys, I'm going to get you over. Let's take a look at the boxes very, very quickly. We'll show you the pictures on the back. We're not doing any unboxings today. We're going to do individual videos for each of these, as we did, showing you the box, showing you some of the pieces, the minifigs, showing you the instructions, showing you the build process, because we love a hyperlapse. Me and Mrs. L sat behind that table, getting our build on, not talking to each other for 4 hours. It's actually quite nice, isn't it, Mrs. L?
It is very nice.
So we're going to do that, and then, yeah, I'll pop back over in a minute once you've seen the boxes, and that's all she wrote, folks. Right, guys, so we're going to start very quickly with the Ghostbusters Firehouse. As I've already said, 4,634 pieces. A little bit of a look at the box in a bit more detail, some of the amazing minifigs. Don't forget, when we do full videos on each of these, we'll get a bigger in-depth look. Just want to show you guys very quickly. Oh, this box needs to go on its side. Oh, listen to all them Lego bags falling over. So yeah, he's like me. The minifigs and the kind of accessories that come with this, especially the lady in the library. I love that. We got one! And then that fire pole element that the guys actually can spin down. Right, what's next? Let's go to Downtown Diner. And there we go, as if by magic, guys. We've got the Downtown Diner. So 2,480 pieces. Can't wait to get that car built. All them minifigs. What have we got over here? Oh, we got a little jukebox element. I love that. Spin it around. So I always love how they kind of show the other modulars in a line or in kind of a city. There's some of them cool interior shots. Wow, that's another one I can't wait to get built. I think now might be a good time to get arrested. Let's go to the police station. Now, obviously, I don't condone getting arrested. I am just visiting, like a game of Monopoly. There we go. So we've got the police station. This here, I stand by it, I think is the most aesthetically pleasing out of all of them. This or Brick Bank? I don't know, I'm going to stick with this. I really like this set. I love the black box. I almost had no box left then. I spun it around that hard. And there it is with one of our needs and wants. The bookstore, old birch books, with them cool coloured tile pieces, brick pieces on the house. There's Mr. Police Officer with his donuts. I love that. A donut shop attached to the police station. And then again, some really cool little interior shots. There she is with a patisserie shop, donut shop. And there we go again. So yeah, amazing. Right, where should we go next? I tell you what, the car needs a bit of work. Let's go to Corner Garage. So not only does the car need a bit of work, we need some fuel as well from that lovely octane gas. So yeah, as I said, there was a little bit of creasing on this box, to be expected. 2,569 pieces. I've just realised I didn't give you the piece count on the police station. I think it's 2,923. And there we go again. That kind of lineup of modulars. I love that. Some nice little interior shots. The vets with a poorly bunny rabbit, although they're smiling, so the bunny rabbit must be all better. Oh yes, there's the bunny rabbit on its holiday actually. Getting some rays. Lovely. Right, where are we going next? Tell you what, we're going to go to the detective's office. It's not the detective's office, is it? Is it detective's agency? No, it is the detective's office. Let's go over there. There we go. That phenomenal detective's agency, as I keep calling it, but definitely the detective's office. We've got Ace Brickman, private detective. Love that. I mean, I must admit I preferred Ace Ventura, but you know, I'm sure Ace Brickman is okay. Again, with them old kind of minifig style heads, you can kind of tell just how old these sets are. Beautiful colours in this one again. And then we've got that lovely cityscape. Some nice interior shot. Mr. Policeman on a ladder. Got the hairdressers. And there we go. Right, one more to go. Let's get going. And last, but by no means least, Assembly Square, coming in at 4,002 pieces. You can always tell how old this is because of the old minifig heads. Look at them, no expressions, just a little couple of dots and a smile. A little baby minifig in there. Yeah, it's looking like a cool set, this. I've never actually seen one of these built, I don't think. So I am looking forward to that. A couple of interior shots again in that lineup. We love that. Guys, so there you go. You've just seen a quick look at the boxes, the pictures on the back, because not everybody gets to see that. Everybody knows what the front of the box looks like, but not everybody knows what the back of the box looks like. So you've just had a quick look at what we've got in terms of these lovely, I'm going to call them 6 modulars, because they're all going to be going into the city. So you've taken a quick look at the boxes. What we're going to do is, as I've already said, over the next few weeks and months, actually, because it's going to take a while. And we go to Orlando soon, just in case you missed the travel video a few months ago. So we're going to go and do some Lego shopping while we're out there, hopefully. Go and see if we can get any deals. So yeah, oh, Disney Springs as well. Got to go and hopefully try and see that big old serpent. So if you like Disney content, I mean Disney Springs content, because we're not going to Disney this time. But yeah, so guys, that is what we have got. That is what we've got to look forward to. It's what you guys have got to look forward to be fair. You know, I can't wait to take you guys along for all of these. Now, I did promise you at the beginning of the video to tell you just how much we paid for these. Now, I had an amazing deal from an unbelievable guy by the name of Kevin. So we got all of them, sans minus the detective's office. So we've got Corner Garage, we've got Assembly Square, we've got the Firehouse, we've got Downtown Diner, and we've got the police station. All of them came from Kevin. He did me an unbelievable deal. So you might be able to work this out in your own head, because I'm only going to give you the big number of what we paid for them all. Because in this video, I've already told you what we paid for the detective's office. So all of these go for, in used condition, in the conditions we've talked about, around, about £1,600, give or take, 50 quid. But yeah, so £1,600. And what you see here in front of us, we managed to pick up for 12. Not £12, that's 1200. Which, when you realise how big the number is for this alone, it's actually a damn good deal. So yeah, that is our kind of way of being able to get these retired modulars at a decent price. If I was a multi-millionaire, would I buy them new? Probably. But you know what? When you can get them in as good a condition as these are, because believe it or not, we've been through these sets, they are there piece for piece. All minifigs, all instructions. When you're dealing with a proper collector, it's very, very rare that you're missing pieces, minifigs, anything like that. So yeah, to get the deals that we got is absolutely unbelievable. So there you go guys. Basically, I don't know what, say £2,500 worth if you were to buy them new, maybe even £3,000 if you were to buy them new. We managed to pick up for £1,200. That there is how you do retired modulars. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I know, I'm back. It's never happened before, but I got a number wrong. And as soon as I stopped filming, the boss chirped up and she was like, whoa, it's not £1,600, Mr. L. It's £1,850. So yeah, that 1,600 number I gave you of what it would cost you to buy these sets in this condition used is not 1,600 or 1,550 as I said. It's actually 1,850. Sorry, Mrs. L. I do apologise. Guys, let's try again. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.